between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Taylor Widener is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Kazuo Tao. He will lead this one off today. Now here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Coming to the plate now, Shea Langoliers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Langoliers is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Tao gets his lead at first, nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Mariano Ojeda, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Play ball.
In now, number 5. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. Oh, and he can't hang on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Benoit.
To the plate now, Chase Benoit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes this the other way to right. Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Ball 2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Peter Lambert gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Kyle Wilcox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Kyle.
Here's the pitch.
Wilcox.
Aye.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Tyler Higgins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Aye.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 2-1 home. One out, nobody on. Full count, 3-2. Ari Alaniz will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Ari Alaniz down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad, not good.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Marcus Wilson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Tremble.
Into the box, Robert Dutremble, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Peter Lambert, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey.
2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready now with the payoff pitch, and he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now to the plate, Kazuo Tao. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Brian Trigloff enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Standing in now, Shea Langoliers. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Mariano Ojeda. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals nothing. At the plate, number 25. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. Wilson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Brian Bond, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wilson is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting six, the catcher, Phillies, Ruiz.
Into the box, Felipe Ruiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Stepping into the box, Chase Benoit. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Joe Rizzo. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
1 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Marcus Wilson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-0. Settling in now, Riley Green, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting in, the second baseman, Cody Thomas.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Thomas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Oh, damn.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Brian Trigloff. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Into the box now, Robert Dutrumble. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes. Dutrumble Just 18 years old, he was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Peter Lambert.
Peter Lambert.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out. No, that's
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 2-2.
3 ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Ruiz is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kazuo Tao.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kazuo Tao.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Kyle Wilcox, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Line to the right side, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Standing in now, Tyler Higgins, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Ari Alanis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance. Number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Shea Langoliers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Mariano Ojeda.
Standing in, Mariano Ojeda, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Alanis will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batter, number 5.
Ready now, number 5. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The third baseman.
Thank you, Heidi. Logan Davidson is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 61.
Ryan Cody is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 3, Ryan Cody.
Samir Duenas is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 48, Samir.
Dwayne Jones will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 32.
James Ritchie is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. DeAndre Ogden is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. James Cannon will come on as a pinch hitter. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Felipe Ruiz.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Count is 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cody will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 23, Riley Green.
So coming to the plate, Riley Green 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping in, Cody Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Hit in the air to right field. Davidson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52.
Kane Savick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 81. Kane Savick.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Alfredo Villanueva answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. At the plate, Kyle Wilcox, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Two out, bases loaded. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Make sure you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Number 29, Errol Robinson.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Good fastball down around the knees there. Take. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Wilson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 5 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 6-1. James Cannon will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Aaron Gore over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Boyd Bond is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Derek Whaley is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 23, Derek Whaley.
Adam Ray will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center field.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Ray Jones.
Standing in, Dwayne Jones is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Forkball called strike 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. The next 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcus.
So now to the plate, Marcus Wilson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the pitch. 3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Here's the 3-0. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman, DeAndre Ogden.
So next to the plate for the Phils, DeAndre Ogden. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah. 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Green has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder Adam Ray.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Boyd Bond, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bond, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Boyd Bond goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Now here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. solo shot to right center, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
In now, Felipe Ruiz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 71.
Stepping in now, Riley Green. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Green swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Batista is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Into the box, Derek Whaley. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Wilcox.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Kyle Wilcox.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
4 runs here in this half inning. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in, Errol Robinson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 7 and the Redbirds 5. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Batista. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Logan Davidson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. But sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Pitch on the way. Shea Langoliers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies down in order. They lead it 7-5. Leo Crawford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Leo Crawford.
Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Adam Ray.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping into the box, Boyd Bond. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. So now to the plate, James Cannon. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Two and 0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And he's back easily. Runners on first with one down. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Phillies.
So a big moment here in standing in Felipe Ruiz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run and a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Redbirds 5. Digging in, Ryan Cody, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch.
1-0. That's the ball. 2-0.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Minutemade.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Samir Dueñas. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, James Ritchie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still up 7-5. Argenis Angulo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 83, Argenis Angulo.
Leading off the inning, Riley Green, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Angulo, just a 19-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustment.
Running hard, he's digging for second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Derek Whaley. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
2-1 after the foul ball there. No one out with a runner at second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Aaron Gore. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And there's 1 away. Josh Spores answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 76, Josh Spores.
Kyle Wilcox will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Spores, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in, Errol Robinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Cardinals 6. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Dwayne Jones. He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room for their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Cody Bolton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In now, Marcus Wilson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Bolton, originally from the state of Virginia, this is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 2-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, DeAndre Ogden. And, oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Jay Goto comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. At the plate, Josh Spores. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping up now, Logan Davidson. And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Davidson is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Rubio Moreno comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 6, Rubio Moreno.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Adam Ray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now back, number 21.
Ready for another shot now. Boyd Bond, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cannon.
Digging in once again, James Cannon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alfredo Villanueva takes home the win. Taylor Widener struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.